Divine Mercy Hermitage in General Luna, Quezon, Philippines. Yes. So I was invited to the Hermitage. Very interesting story about the Hermitage. This Hermitage was donated by a family. It was an empty land, you know, and a family member had her prayer answered by God via the divine mercy for a personal request. And this land was a vow to God, and it was granted. And voila, the Divine Mercy Hermitage came to be. And the family has, helped. They've built so many things. This land is huge. The Hermitage, the Hermitage is huge. There's so many statues, so many things. There's a chapel. There's a chapel here for prayers. I mean, yeah, this is the is high up in the mountains. Very quiet, very serene. Let me keep quiet. You can hear the sound of nature. In case you're wondering, oh, um, I'm not in the Philippines. Oh, I'm in the Philippines, but I'm not in Quezon. How do I go here? How do I stay here? Well, they have chalets, private chalets, Airbnb. You can rent for as long as how many days you want. You can even come with your family. They have rooms with bunk beds. Maybe you come with kids or whatever kind of room you want, be it a private room, be it a shared room, shared facility, and well stocked there. There's a kitchen, fridge, everything you need to enjoy your stay. It was so serene. And there were like five priests. Yes, you heard me right. Five, well, priests at the time I was here. Oh yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, you can see the outside. There's aircon. Very beautiful. I lost a lot of videos I took here. If not, I would have shown you the inside. There were lots of beautiful statues. The Hermitage is huge. I'm not sure I walked the whole land. It is huge. I tried my best to walk. I had to reduce the video because it was a lot. But and like I said, I lost a lot of videos. I was here sometime last year. I was invited. It was a beautiful, beautiful stay and experience. Imagine coming here on your spiritual retreat. You know, Even if you're a writer, you just maybe it's not spiritual. You just want to get away from everybody and just be with nature. This is perfect. And then you want a spiritual retreat. Like I said, there are lots of priests here. There's chapel. There's places where you can get spiritual things. They also have a place for people who are ill. You know, as in there's so much happening in the Hermitage. As in this family has the Nieva family, Nieva family. They've done so much. Yeah, it is huge. There are lots of statues, very towering, huge. Like I lost a lot of videos. I should have posted this earlier, like I said. And there's a place. There are quarters for the priests. Yes, that's where their quarters are. If I remember. Yes, there are quarters here for the priests. And then you can just come here. Maybe for, like I said, for a personal retreat, family retreats, church retreats. It was I always found myself going to that chapel high up on the mountain just to stare down. I felt so connected to God. I found myself praying more. It was beautiful. So I'm just walking around trying to see lay of land. I spent two days here. This the second night, and this is going to be my last night here. So I'm like, okay, let me just walk around because I might not have the opportunity tomorrow during the day before we leave. So I'm just walking around. I heard there's a Station of the Cross um section here, and I'm trying to get to it. So I'm moving from the quarters, the living quarters, the Airbnb section, and I'm This place is huge. I keep saying it's huge. I'm telling you, it's huge. I walked for like hours. I couldn't get to the whole place. I couldn't cover the whole land. It was, and they've done a lot of work. If you're thinking, oh, I can't, and I don't live in Philippines. Yeah, go to their Facebook page. Just contact them. They would help you. They would you register for your room. And whatnot. All you need. It's very easy. Trust me, very easy. The experience was beautiful. Even though I didn't come here for prayers, it was beautiful. There was an event that I held the next day, a celebration. So, yeah, so I told you, statues are beautiful. I think this was Saint Rita, or was it Teresa? There were so many. So this is where the quarters for some of the caretakers and the family that owns the land are, or rather is. I always try to avoid people's
Good evening, Paul.
faces in my videos. So I've never walked the grounds before. I'm trying to locate. Oh yeah, that building by the right is where I think people seek. I should have done this video a long time ago. So I'm just moving around now. I'm my own tour guide. Everyone is busy getting ready for the event tomorrow. So
Asa.
I'm trying to
Something.
sightsee before it's too late. It was so quiet. I felt so in tune with nature. I think even crusades can be held here because the land is huge. Crusade could be a crusade ground, a camp ground, for spiritual reasons, as in spiritual purposes and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I lost a lot of videos. This place is massive, it's
You said the
enormous.
stations of the cross. Which section?
Yes, the roads you're seeing is all part of the Hermitage. They
This is
built
down
a
here.
lot in here. They did a lot of work. As in, you could just feel the presence of God. Yes, it's the province, that's the countryside, but still, like I said, you just have this urge to pray. So this is me wondering, I think I've missed my road here, and I'm wondering, wait, where am I? Who do I ask? Where do I go to? I just kept walking. This Divine Mercy Hermitage is a huge project, and it's a huge dedication to God by the family. Aside from that, it's it's a prayer answer. It's an answered prayer to a lot of people. You know, People come here for prayers, to spend time with God, which you can. You don't. It mustn't be in the Philippines. Like I said, you just maybe if you're just a writer, you just want to go somewhere in the quiet, no disturbance. This is perfect. You just want to get away from the city, the whole noise, the hustle and bustle. This is perfect. High up in the mountains. Or you just want to go spend time with God, be closer. They have masses in the morning, in the evening. There's divine mercy prayer in the afternoon as well. The bells always alert you whenever it's time for the angelus. Like you heard the bells when I was coming out. Yeah, that was 6 p.m. So this is around past 6 in the evening. It's getting dark. I'm still trying to locate where the station of the cross begins. Voila, there it is. That's the sign. Station of the cross. And I'm curious to see the images that were used. I was expecting something small. I didn't think it was going to be, because this Station of the Cross can handle a large crowd of people. Trust me, there's space for from one station to the other. That's the statue of Saint Joseph. Like so many statues. There's one of the Virgin Mary in the at the entrance of the Hermitage. There were so many. Like I said, I lost a lot of pictures and videos I took. I was finally able to recover this one so my memory card, which went bad. Yep, Saint Joseph. The whole place is lush with vegetation. So many. I'm not Filipino, obviously. You can tell from my voice. So many plants I'd never seen before. A lot of trees I have no idea about or had no idea about. So I'm just moving close, admiring everything.
So this is the station of
Wow.
the cross.
Yeah, this is where it begins. I still haven't gotten to the first station. You're thinking I'm walking straight, like you're saying I've cut out so many minutes. I think I cut out over 30 minutes of footage for the Station of the Cross because,
I
like I
want to
said,
find pineapple.
the land is enormous. From one station to it can take a lot of people. It's massive. It's a large expanse of land. So here it is. Jesus and his disciples, the Last Supper. That's the image you're about to see. Passover. Yep, that's it. See how big it is. See how beautiful. The
Eating
flowers, the
something is not a sport.
setting. If yeah, it feels like I'm doing sightseeing, but at the same time, I was still praying. Like you could hear the sound of nature, the animals, the birds. And yes, I was alone at past 6 p.m. And that's to tell you there's security. The Hermitage is safe. There's no crime. There's no issue here. There it is, the first station. And I continued on to the second. Trust me, the distance from the first one to this one was not this fast. I had to cut out minutes of walking. And see candle stands right there. Just imagine in the evening, everywhere has been lit. So beautiful for Stations of the Cross during Lent. On to the next one. So many trees. That's one thing I love about the Philippines. Many parts of the Philippines. They love trees, vegetation, nature. Some parts I went to, not all parts, but yeah. See that on the floor? Those are candle stands, like in circle. Mhm. Oh, I drank a lot of buku. You know what buku is now? Coconut. Yes, you can see there are lots of coconut trees here. Drank lots of fresh coconut. I think I heard Quezon is one of the biggest provinces that supply coconuts in the Philippines, like really fresh, delicious coconuts. So yeah, the coconut juice was it was good. It was good. Yes, Quezon City, but this is the province. This is Quezon itself, not Quezon City. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm cutting out working minutes because it's a lot, and watching it is a lot. Okay, I think around here, this was. Oh, I found a pineapple. There were so many pineapple trees, but I found out one was a dwarf. I think it was abandoned. Every other thing was taken. And no, I didn't just go eat it. I went to the owners, the people I came with, you know, and I asked, showed it to them before I could eat it. Because if you take something that doesn't belong to you on the land that is not yours, that's stealing, right? Yeah. So, so right about now, I'm wondering where is the exit. I've walked for over 30 minutes and I haven't found any exit. And I'm getting tired and it's getting dark. I have to do this when I go back from because I knew if I didn't do it this that evening, I wouldn't be able to before I left the next day. And I was alone. So much to see. And my battery was low. I think that's why the videos also became kind of darker. Aside from it was evening, battery was almost dead. My phone battery was almost dead. So, like I said earlier, the Divine Mercy Hermitage is in General Luna, which is in Quezon in the Philippines. As you can see, it's just the Station of the Cross. Now imagine the whole land itself. There's so much, everything you need. There's a bookshop, there is a place to buy supplies you need. There's a place for if you want to buy sacramentals, if you're Catholic or not, crosses, rosaries, books, Bibles, and so much more. You know, there's an event center. There's so many sections in this hermitage. I showed you small chapel up in that mountain area. I love that chapel. It's so picturesque, and I just always found myself going there and sitting down, saying prayers. It was beautiful. And then it doesn't matter where you live, whether you live outside the Philippines, you live in a different state or province, or city in the Philippines, you can always contact just Google Divine Mercy Hermitage, General Luna Quezon. Just Divine Mercy Hermitage Philippines. You see their Facebook page, you see their Google page, you see their IG, all the information you need. Send them an email, send them a message. Like I said, they have Airbnb as well. There's aircon, water flows. There are people that clean. There's it's place is beautiful. You know, it's a place to get close to God, to nature, for your personal retreats, for retreats for you and your family, maybe a church retreat, or you just want to, maybe you're from Nigeria, I just want to visit the Philippines, maybe from your church or something, you guys are going planning an international retreat, or for some different from some country. Why not visit the Divine Mercy Hermitage? It's a place of prayer, a place of worship. And then even if you're not even Catholic, and you just want a place where you can go and be with nature, no disturbance, listen to the birds and whatnot as you write, or you just sit away from the noise, the hustle and bustle of the city. This is the perfect place for you, trust me. It was so laid back, so slow. It was beautiful. And I drank lots of coconuts, coconut juice. Ah. So I'm still looking for the exit. I'm like, wait,
Nah,
Frances
you
did
know
not
how
come to
wow.
another country to come and get me seen. All those horror movies still playing in my head. And I didn't have there was my phone was practically dead, and I hadn't reloaded, as I hadn't recharged, so I can't call people I came with, like, oh, I think I'm lost. I can't find my way out of the stations of the cross. Please, somebody come find me. I was like, well, this is up to me. I have to find my way out. So I just kept going, going, and going. I was like, yeah, the exit should be at the end. And voila, this seemed like it. Like I said, there's so many beautiful statues, so tall. They did a lot, as in the place, the Divine Mercy Hermitage is a testament, as in it's it's beautiful. It just brings you closer to God. Trust me. You should visit. Yeah. And yes, I had my pineapple in my hand as I walked. There are lots of constructions that were still going on as of when I was there last year.
Main road.
I think it should be a
This is
year
this.
now. Almost a year. No, it's almost a year. Almost a year now. Voila, I found the road. So yes. I just knew, okay, yeah, since I found the road, I should be able to navigate my way back from here. I just kept going. Another statue. Wow. See, statues are being lit, of course. Like I said, it's late and it should be around past 7. So beautiful. And I'm still walking to my chalet. It is perfect for pilgrimage, for retreats, for seminars, workshops, you name it. Visit the Divine Mercy Hermitage today. Bye.